take this gate off. Welcome to 1KB Construction. I'm Ryan, and today we're going to cover building a gate. This is a 5-foot gate and it will not sag. Now there's a few things you need to know before you start building this gate. As you see, I have my Z-brace here. You want to position your Z-brace. If you were to position the Z-brace this way, position going that way, that would be wrong. So you want to set it just like you see I'm setting it here. That way it can help to support this end of the gate here. So you always want to set your Z-brace this direction. Another thing, the width of my gate is exactly 5 feet. So for instance, your gate is, the width of your gate is 5 feet. You want to minus 3/4 of an inch, just for clearance on both sides and also for your inches. Another thing you want to bear in mind, you want to level the entrance. What I did, I get a 2x4, I get a piece of strip, and I level it right across, and I place my gate right on top of it so that I secure it. So once I remove it, it's nice and level, and you have enough space from the ground. That way it's not going to brush. We're on the ground here. So if we open it right now, we're able to swing it right around, and we're clear. We also have a arch here. As you see, I put my latch where you can catch it. We're probably going to put some form of lock right here later on. But as you see here, we have our arch. Coming up in the video, I'm going to show you how to work it out, so that way you can cut and have a nice looking arch like this. Let's get started. Alright, let's take this gate off. Just put in 2x4 so that way we can square this right across. Okay, so we're just checking to see if this line is lined up with this one here, which it is. So now that we're good where we are. So actually the square where it is now. Perfect, so this is level right across. We're just going to take our measurement from this right up. So we're working with around 6 feet. And we're going to come up 6 feet from our 2x4. Later on, we'll remove our 2x4. Here we just got to measure 6 feet. Stuff for a saw. I could go right down to my saw. So we have our pressure treated wood. Right now I'm going to use my square to transfer. I'm going to mark right into the center of where the screw hole is, right here. That way I can transfer this mark onto my jam. Right in the center, and just take measurements from where I have our mark. There's a mark where we want our stud to be, so it's going to be 1 3/4. So put our studs right here.
So after I put my jam, put my level to plumb it up, I realized that the concrete down below is bracing out my jam. We you have to have this jump perfectly plumb. You know, this is the jump that the gate gonna be swinging, so we want to have it plumb onto the wall. So we have to cut this concrete off to have it plumb.
Alright, so now that we have a straight tier 1 our board to sit perfectly flush. I want to plumb this guy here, make sure it's nice and plumb before we go ahead and put our mark into her. Right here is where she's plumb. Just transfer this off. Should go get a smaller square, but it's the one I have in mind right now. Need to do the same thing down at the bottom here. Alright, so now we're gonna go right through here. We're gonna go up top now. Total measurement here is 56 and a half, 55 and a half, 55 and 3/4. We're gonna make our frame. 55 and 3/4. That's the measurement we're gonna work with. Make sure that your board is touching right onto the fence. Line it up before you cut it, that way you know it's right in line where it's supposed to be. That's that. Okay, so the next measurement we need to take is gonna be, let's cut it 6 inches. We're gonna cut these two 6 feet. Yeah, we're gonna measure this one 6 feet. Cut it off. We're gonna do a flush cut. So we're gonna flush off the outer end. We're gonna mark it right onto our 2x4, so that way we can cut it. Just try to line up down here, same way. So now we need to cut this off. We're going to cut it around halfway, and just like so. And afterwards we're gonna do the same thing on that one. So we're gonna get this and go over here now. We need to gauge our saw blade right onto the 1/2 inch that we need to go down. So we need to release it. Now we gotta cut these off, and then afterwards we're gonna chisel them out. Okay, so we're gonna just make a few cuts, and afterwards we're gonna niche it out. Okay, so now we're gonna dig into this guy, so we don't break it off like so. Look at that! Look how easy that is. Now we need to get a chisel, a wood chisel. Try to get it nice and clean. Next side, we're gonna do all 4 sides same way. Same procedure. Lick it out. Now we just have to make sure that they're square. We're gonna mark here. Now we need to cut this one right down to the 1/2 as well, so that this one can drop down into that one, and we can have a perfect tie. We're gonna go ahead and make them off same way we did before. Just make sure that they're square on both sides. Here is square before you go ahead and mark it. Alrighty. Take your time, guys. Make sure that it's nice and level. That way it sits perfectly level once you screw them together. Want them to nice and square. See, should look like this. Look at it sideways. Looks straight and nice. Okay, so we're gonna use some wood adhesive. You don't want to use the indoor thing, guys. Do the right thing. I'm gonna put some down here as well. Put it here. I'm just gonna lift them back on together. Now we're gonna get some 1 5/8 screw. I'm gonna put about 4 screws inside of it. Before we do that, let's check back again for square. Make sure that she's nice and square. Beautiful. We can go ahead and put in some screws. Now we're gonna come down here. We're gonna do the same. Make sure they're square before you go ahead and put the screws in place. I'm coming. Okay, let's try our frame. Hopefully it's fit. Be careful. Guys, we're just using a screw as our spacer, just push him in there like so. Right now I'm just testing just to see if we have enough board.
So while I'm lining up my board, I realize that I'm short of one board, so we have to run to the hardware to get an extra board. Here I'm just running a line right across just so that I can get all my screw lined up nicely in line with each other. I'm just measuring to get the center of the board.
Here I'm just measuring 1 3/4. That way we can get it right in the center of our mark.
So after I finish to screw my board, I measure 1 feet from the top come down, 12 inches over here. I have a few videos on YouTube show you how to measure to get your perfect round arch. So I'll link one of those videos in the bottom that you can check to see how I work it out to get this arch here.
Now we're making an arch. Now we're making an arch into our I did have to cut off just a fraction from my inches because of the way this plate, how close it is to the wall here. I just cut off a little piece from it. We're gonna go ahead and screw it in place. Look at that, guys. Look how clean that. We're right, a thumbs up. for the top, guys, we're gonna cut this piece. We're gonna cut it 1/4 inch. We're gonna cut it off 4 feet. Let's go 4 feet 1 inch just to be sure. Now we're gonna set our gauge and 1/4. Guys, so we're gonna put some adhesive right along before we nail it in. Now that we have it in, we want to put this in the center of where we have the hole. So we're just gonna put the first one right in like that. Woo! Get in there, guys. If you think it's coming along nicely, give your boy Ryan a thumbs up. Alright, so I finished with my my door. As you see here, I finished to build my door tip off my scene because I'm gonna paint the door into block. So I want to give you a close-up look. Take a look at the door. It's very sturdy, and this should last for another 200, maybe 300 here without any form of sagging or anything. So let me give you a looks, close-up looks. We're gonna go over 2 coats of paint. The first one on and have it sit and dry. Trying to get right down in the groove with my brush, and afterwards we're gonna roll it. So we finished to paint all the grooves, the crease of our brush. Now we're gonna go ahead and start to roll. you have it. If you get value from this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more upcoming video like this one. Thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.